Hello everyone, I am Kantaraju NP, Assistant Professor, Ananya Institute of Commerce and Management. In this video, I am going to explain marginal costing and its features. Marginal costing, it starts from the word marginal cost. As we know all, marginal cost means it is an additional cost incurred for the production of additional unit. Such additional cost we may call it as the raw materials or the inputs which is spent by the organization in order to produce a product. Such cost we may call it as marginal cost. That's why it can be said that marginal cost or the production cost. So implies that it is an additional cost involved in producing an extra unit of product. That's why we can be expressed in mathematically marginal cost is equal to direct material plus direct labor plus direct expenses, and also we add variable overheads for that in order to get the marginal cost. Those material, labor, expenses and variable overheads which are incurred in the production process, all costs are marginal cost. Then next comes to the marginal costing. Marginal costing means it is a technique which we use to identify the marginal cost. That's why marginal costing is the ascertainment of marginal cost by differentiating fixed cost and variable cost. Because in order to get the cost of product, we are going to calculate entire cost which are incurred to produce the product. But here we are going to differentiate, segregate the cost into variable cost and fixed cost, and we are going to find the effect of marginal cost on profit or volume of output. So this is called marginal costing technique. So this definition given by according to Institute of Cost and Management Accountants, London, marginal costing is the ascertainment of marginal cost by differentiating between fixed cost and variable cost and of the effect of profit of changes in the volume or type of output. That means when marginal cost changes, that directly influences or directly affected to the profitability position of the organization, because of fixed cost is always constant. It never changes until capacity variation. So that's why the effect of marginal costing is directly impact on the profitability position of the organization. That's why we need to ascertain the marginal cost which are incurred in order to produce the product. Then next I am going to explain the features of marginal costing. The first feature of marginal costing is that ascertainment of marginal cost. As I said, marginal costing technique is that to find the marginal cost which are incurred to produce the product. Because of we need to study the relationship between marginal cost and profitability of the organization. What are the costs are incurred for the production of a particular product? How it is directly related to the profitability position. For that purpose, we have to ascertain the marginal cost. Then segregation of cost into fixed cost and variable cost. Whatever we collected the cost data, we have to segregate into a fixed cost and variable cost. Fixed costs are always constant, but variable costs are always vary according to the level of output. Fixed costs are never changes with any level of output, but variable costs are always change according to the level of output. For this purpose, we need to classify our cost into a variable and fixed. Then marginal cost or variable cost treated as product cost, because without these materials, labor involved in it, then direct expenses incurred for the production of output, we cannot produce the product. That's why marginal cost or variable cost treated as a product cost here. Then without incurred of this marginal cost, there will be no product cost. The next, fixed cost treated as period cost, because of in marginal costing, fixed costs are treated as period cost. We are going to calculate the fixed cost on the basis of period only. The rent of the building, insurance of the building or plant and machinery, electricity charges, telephone charges, whatever it comes, that we are going to be calculated periodically. That's why the fixed cost treated as period cost. It never changes with any level of output. So that's why fixed cost treated as period cost. Then valuation of inventory. Valuation of inventory means to say that while you are going to calculate the opening stock of finished goods or closing stock of finished goods, you are not going to take into account of total cost. You have to take only variable cost in order to calculate the value of the finished goods. So that's why while calculating the opening stock or closing stock of finished goods, you have to consider only variable cost. Then contribution, which we know very well. Contribution is the excess of sales over the variable cost. That means that is called as contribution. In mathematically, sales minus variable cost is equal to contribution. In absorption costing, we are going to calculate the profit. Net profit is the yardstick to measure the performance of the organization. But in marginal costing, contribution is enough to you to measure the performance of the organization. That's why the contribution treated as yardstick to measure the performance of the organization in marginal costing. Then next, seventh one is that pricing. In order to fix the price of the product, we are going to take into account of total cost plus profit margin in order to set the selling price. Here we are going to take into account only variable cost plus profit margin to set the price of the product. We are not going to take into account entire total cost. We are taken into account only variable cost in order to fix the price of the product. Thank you.